Welcome to Timeless Prosperity. In this video, we proceed to Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Mental Transmutation. Just like metals can be changed, your mind can be changed, from one state to another, one level to another, one pole to another. True hermetic transmutation is a mental art. The Kybalion. The big idea, up front. Mental transmutation equals the art of changing your mental state on purpose. Think of it like mental chemistry. You take a thought, feeling, or mindset that isn't serving you, and you transform it into one that does. But here's the deeper part. Because the universe itself is mental, principle number 1, mentalism. Changing your mind doesn't just change you, it can change your experience of reality. Let's unpack this step by step. Ancient wisdom versus modern science. The Hermetic teachers were the original astrologers, alchemists, and psychologists, which later grew into modern astrology, alchemy, and psychology. But here's what most people miss. The ancients weren't primitive. They actually knew more, not less. They had two layers of knowledge. Outer knowledge, the physical, measurable stuff, what modern science studies. Inner knowledge, the mental, spiritual, energetic layers behind the physical. Modern science has mostly focused on the outer layer. The Hermeticists mastered both. For example, the pyramids weren't just big rocks, they were built with precise astronomical alignment. That's not luck. That's advanced science. What transmutation really means. The word transmute simply means to change something from one form, state, or nature into another. So there's physical alchemy, the old story, trying to turn lead into gold, and mental alchemy, and the real teaching, turning fear into courage, confusion into clarity, doubt into faith. Mental transmutation equals practical, usable psychology. It's not theory. It's a toolkit for shifting your inner world, and, because of the mentalism principle, your outer world too. Why is this bigger than it sounds? If the universe is mental, as principle number 1 teaches, then changing your mind isn't just positive thinking. It's participating in the creative fabric of reality. Think of it like this. If reality is like a dream in a universal mind, then your thoughts aren't just passive, they're brushstrokes in that dream. Change the brushstroke, and the picture shifts. That's why the ancient writers called this magic. Not wand-waving magic, but masterful mental artistry. What about the masters? Yes, the texts say some highly advanced practitioners can affect physical reality directly, calming storms, shifting energy, influencing events. But a few important notes: these aren't party tricks. Masters don't perform for crowds. Their power comes from deep alignment with mental laws, not force or ego. You don't need to be a master to benefit. Even small shifts in your own mind create real change in your life. For most of us, mental transmutation works like this. You change your thoughts and your feelings shift. Your feelings shift and your actions change. Your actions change and your results change. That's not mysticism. That's cause and effect. How people use this, often without knowing it. Many modern practices are actually forms of mental transmutation, even if they don't use that name. Affirmations, or declarations, prayer or focused intention, visualization or mental rehearsal, treatments, in New Thought or mental science. The catch: many of these methods work partially, but without understanding the 7 principles underneath. They're like using a smartphone without knowing how electricity works. You get results, but you can't troubleshoot, deepen, or protect yourself from misuse. Hermetic study gives you the foundation, so you're not just guessing. You're applying laws. A word about responsibility. This mental force is neutral, like fire. Used wisely, it warms, cooks, creates. Used carelessly, it burns. Because of the principle of polarity, principle number 4, this art can be used in opposite directions, to uplift, heal, empower, or to manipulate, control, harm. The Hermetic warning is clear. This knowledge is sacred. Use it with integrity. If you're looking for tricks to control others, this isn't the path. If you're seeking mastery over your own mind, emotions, and life, welcome. You're in the right place. In the pages ahead, we'll share the core principles of mental transmutation, not as secret code, but as clear, usable ideas. Our goal is to help you grasp the why behind the practices. Give you the master key to unlock deeper understanding. Empower you to work with mental laws, not against them. As the text says, when the student is ready, the teaching appears. If this resonates, if you feel a quiet yes inside, then you're ready.